So, doing a little play this morning, and I want you to try something out. As you're sitting there, standing there, walking, whatever, and you can be moving, it's not something that is exclusive to just sitting still. I want you to tighten one leg. Just the leg. Just hold it for a minute. And now do a little bit of scan. Is it actually all tight? Are the toes tight? The tops of the foot, the bottom, the top of the foot, the bottom of the foot, calf, front of the calf, the hamstrings, quads. Is the butt tight? Is the back not tight? About the other leg? Just one cheek, right? On the side that you're tightening. How's the pelvic floor? Is it relaxed? Just the leg, not the pelvic floor. It is tight. So, and then maybe let go of the butt if you felt like it. But just the butt. Let the quad, the hamstring stay tight. And tighten it up again. Tighten the butt up again. But letting all the rest of your body be relaxed, the breathing unaffected, all this stuff. And we can have stories about how, well, that's not possible, blah, 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 blah. I can speak from personal experience that it's very possible, as long as we drop those stories about the way things always have to work. So, and relax it. Probably feels pretty good. But to me, it's a little example, because often when people do something like that, they're not actually able to fully tighten at first. They're not able to completely control things in their own body at a very basic level. Not complicated stuff. It's not easy stuff either. It's simple, but it's not easy. I get that. But to be able to specifically control, I think that's an important capacity. I think we're designed to work that way. And I think it's our culture and its lack of focus on feeling and various kinds of awareness. We think our way through movement. So we come by it honestly, but it's a problem. If you can't control your own body, if tension is in the way, if thinking is in the way, if whatever, then when you go to do something, you don't, whether it's a meditation and you want to just be relaxed and still and centered and quiet inside, or it's a particular kind of physical performance of, oh my goodness, I want to move that arm super quickly and then relax it when I'm not using it so it's not in the way of the rest of my movement. Whatever it is, you can't do it. And you can kind of do it, but that capacity to just do what you're about at this moment isn't there. It's compromised. And this is how stress, this is how high blood pressure, this is how all these physical things manifest, is we have these things running in the background we're not aware of, and we don't even know. We don't know what we don't know, but we don't know what it feels like to be able to fully control our bodies. We don't know what to do to begin to create that. And of course, if you are able to do that, someone, and you felt like, yeah, I did a pretty good job, know that it's It's kind of a trick question. I'm not setting up a straw man. This is true, but it's a continuum. There is always more. There's always more control, not in the sense of rigidity and imposing something, but choice. The ability to make choices about what my body and my physiology is actually doing. That capacity is huge. Whether you want it for physical performance, whether you want it for health, whether you want it for resiliency and longevity, because if you don't have that choice, then you're going to be accumulating all sorts of tensions that will weigh you down over the years and decades and cause all sorts of structural problems and physiological problems. If you, of course, here's the secret too. If you can't do this physically, you can't do it mentally either. That's my belief. Because the mind and the body are not separate. Those are different words for a function manifesting in different ways. So, while some people do naturally come with a big difference between their natural capacities in various parts of their life, it's possible, but it's rare. And if you're sitting here saying, wow, I'd like more ability, read something on Facebook the other day talking about control what you're focusing on. Make choices about what you're focusing on. Absolutely. Very true. But saying it and doing it are not the same thing. And if somebody has a limited capacity to be able to do that, or no capacity at all, if they're so attached to things that are invisible to their own awareness, what are they going to do? Where do you start? You start here. You start by learning to control, to make choices about the basic, ongoing creation of your body, of its functions. It's a wonderful playground. It's concrete. The feedback is right there. And most of what we call conscious thought, the endless pop neurobiology and neuropsych books will tell us that most of our conscious thinking arises from the unconscious. That we don't get to actually, most of what we think we're choosing, we're rationalizing, and it comes from this deeper well. As that well gets emptied out or cleared up, then choice becomes more available. And we actually can choose. But if you don't know what string to pull inside, if you have no idea how that feels, it's a steep hill to climb. So that's one of the most important things I play with, is getting people the capacity to do the things that, not to do the things, give people the capacity to function properly, to function as we were all designed. And it's sad but true that a fully functioning human being looks like a magician, a wizard, a physical freak in this culture. And yet all they are is actually fully able to express, fully able to be present, fully able to choose, to feel. And they're allowing it. So know that You have this too, as much as anybody else. It will look unique for you, but it's there. And this is how you access it. If you want more details, there will be other videos about the specific, some specific ways that you can begin to delve into this. There'll be lots of stuff because this is not work because you need to learn something, because you're missing something. This is work because you can't find something. And you just need to uncover it for yourself. Hope that helps. Take care.